What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. You are now tuned in to the Relationship Theater. I'm your host, Cornell Dane. Man, I missed y'all, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I missed y'all. If I had a switchboard, I'd be getting a round of applause, just because I have sorely missed the platform. I've gotten caught up with a few things here in life. All good things, no bad things, but um, was not able or around to put some of these out to you know get the theater going. We were closed for business for a couple of days, but now I'm back, and I sure do appreciate you tuning in. As you see right here, if you look at the bottom at the lower third, you'll see that men are blind to the truth. Is that possible? I mean, a lot of the talk that we're hearing, we even hear the women kind of echoing similar sentiments to the men. Not to say that anyone's wrong or right, but I want to be clear about something. In my opinion, and you guys can disagree, you can agree respectfully, but in my opinion, if things are going to turn around, it's going to be a man who turns it around. I think most women would agree to that. So for us men to be sitting around complaining and blaming and pointing fingers at women. Not to say that there aren't instances when you can do that, right? But for the most part, we have some men who don't have a child support problem who are pointing fingers at women. We have other men who aren't married, have never been married, who are pointing fingers at women. We have men who don't have enough money to ask for a prenuptial agreement, who are pointing fingers at women and saying, see, aha, this is how you all are. This is your nature. And many of us don't have enough experience with women to be able to say such a thing. Can we say is that possible? Right? I'm on one tonight a little bit because I did miss you guys. I know I've been reserved in previous videos, but god damn it, I missed y'all, man. So this video was sent to me by a very good friend of mine. And we're just gonna kind of react to it. I did watch it once over, so I do know where to stop. But I think this is something that we all need to hear because kind of shows this shows that the problem isn't all women. As a matter of fact, I'm arguing that the problem is majority male oriented or centric rather. So let's take a look at it. I'm going to go ahead and switch over, right? So, and this is coming from a podcast. I'm going to shout them out in just a second. I think it's called the See the Thing Is podcast. This is episode 276. And so let's check out what these young ladies have to say. I'm gonna turn up my volume on my end just a little bit, but let's begin, shall
Too far from you.
Yeah,
So you leading me because you want to keep me there.
that's one, and maybe like y'all know I'm in my soft girl era, and I want a little bit more intimacy, but yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be a little more. It's gotta be a little more showy for me too.
Oh, girl, I ain't even gonna hold you. I just cut look, I just cut the little 22-year-old last week. Oh, girl, let me tell you what he did. Hold on, I'm about to.
So hold on. I mean, the first thing that she said, we're gonna get into it because we haven't really done anything, but she said, "I just want a little bit more intimacy, just a little bit more intimacy," and that's what I'm going to get at because this is something that is a very touchy subject for me, because I've seen it in my own personal life. I've seen people who deserved a little bit more intimacy, a little bit more touch, caring, affection, not get it. And so, and they were women. Not to say that I'm sure there are men who don't get it too, but for the most part, I really feel like the men are in control of this. This is a man's domain with regards to, um, you know, giving to get, to receive. So let's continue.
not really spill some tea, but this is where I'm really big with the way a man shows up right now.
Yeah.
And what I view as disrespectful, but also what I feel is like you not stepping into you not showing up how I need you to motherfucking show up. So I get back from LA.
Mhm.
I have one day.
Yes.
And I'm like,
and then you have to leave.
And I look at his schedule. I'm like, oh, you in town. Okay. So I hit him up. I'm like, I leave the next morning to Florida, but come over. So we hit each other that day.
Mm-hmm.
It's 11 a.m. We decide it's giving dinner and dick.
Love it.
Love it for me, right?
Yes.
So
that gives you the day to get to take care of everything you need to do.
And all I
Hey, pretty simple. Pretty simple. Not to say I agree with all of this. I'm a married man, but the rules, the boundaries have been set. Pretty simple. Let's continue.
All I had to do was get my nails, and y'all, I got these little Valentine's Day nails. But all I had to do was get my nails done before leaving to Florida.
Yes.
And repack. So I was like, let's do dinner. Let's do, dinner dick. Hello.
Yes.
So I go to wrap up my nails. I'm wrapping up at 5:30, 5:36. And I'm like, so what you trying to eat tonight? Mind you, I'm already preparing to host, even though I'm already in Brooklyn. I'm like, well, I could come to your house.
Yeah.
Well, we said we was going to eat and we was going to fuck.
Yes.
Baby, do you know this man had the nerve to tell me, oh, my chef cooked for me already. Sent me a picture of his plate. Done.
What?
He didn't ate without me.
And didn't even invite you over?
Didn't make enough for me. Didn't let me know ahead of time. I'm like, nigga, I wasn't eating because we had plans to do dinner together. So you just thought you was going to come drop off dick. Oh, baby, I cut him off that day. I said, actually, so yeah, this isn't going to work for me. I said, I don't think you're capable of showing up the way I need you to show up. I took that as like a slight. Like, we literally had plans. You ate without me, didn't acknowledge me. And
then also waited till you hit him to even say anything.
Didn't invite me over. Didn't say, the chef came, but I made sure she made some for you. None of it. And still.
Now, I think we're good in terms of, I think we got the gist of the story, right? We got the gist. We understand what's going on. What I'd like to point out, yes, this brother is probably well off, right? He has enough money that maybe he can have dinner with anyone, right? But the issue is that this brother is lacking in the department of consideration. Right, even those brothers back in the day when I was coming up, the men who were players, right, the men who could really woo a woman, who could kind of to be honest, can manipulate the situation, the psychology, the mind of the women that they were involved with. This would have never happened, you know. That's why sometimes I'm always confused when I hear men these days, modern men, say that you shouldn't buy a drink or you shouldn't, like, what's a drink to me? What did I lose? What did I lose doing something nice for someone else? Even in most cases, if I were to do it, I'm not even looking for anything in return. Why can't I give to someone and not expect to receive anything? However, there is a such thing as the law of reciprocity. We all know about that. And that's what she's saying. Listen, it was going to be dinner and, right? And if we just did dinner together, that would be reciprocal, right? And then after we do dinner, we are going to proceed to join each other, one another, or entangle, I guess in the bedroom or wherever it might be. Whatever nook and cranny you choose in that house, right? Could be the living room. But that was the deal. And so the brother kind of fumbled the bag, in a sense, because he just didn't keep to the program. He didn't stick to the script. So, in situations like this is why I say men are kind of blind. You have it sounds like a very low maintenance situation. She is literally not expecting much from you. But you didn't meet those expectations. You couldn't meet the expectation of just dinner and sex. And this is something that um, I see men who have money do, and I also see men who don't have money do these days. It's almost like it's not a part of the program. It's you don't win unless you got it all and you gave nothing. And I think, like I said, most situations are very low maintenance, even in marriage. I think a lot of people are um, have been misled to believe that women, well, in particular black women, are very high maintenance, and they aren't. They are not very high maintenance at all. For the most part, I'm talking about generally speaking. And so, in this particular situation, I just think it's downright sad, man. How in the hell does that happen? And so, if we were to continue, she would tell you that basically, well, she did say that. She alluded to the fact that she cut this young man off, that they are no longer seeing each other, and that the man was like, over something so small. Nah, brother, it's big. For women, that's big. A little bit of affection. The affection is not just in the bedroom. Why can't we hold hands? Why can't we have a little PDA? Public display of affection. That may not be a word that many young people know these days, but a little bit of PDA. Why are we, a little touchy feely in the public? Your testosterone is working. My ovaries are clicking. Listen, why can't we have a little? Why can't we have a little warm up? And so anyway, I just wanted to put this out there. I think I'll do a couple of other videos like this in the future. It's just, I mean, maybe both sides are wrong, but I see a lot more videos of men complaining and saying that women are a certain way, and it's very monolithic in terms of the women that they even have on their platforms. These are women that I don't even meet on a daily basis, nor do I care to meet, right? These are not women who walk their children to school. These are not women at the PTA, right? These are not women who want to have children. Why are you demonizing practices and behaviors of a woman who could care less about whatever your standards are for marriage? Why not have some women who care about those things and then talk to them and try and critique and have them critique you? But anyway, I got to get off my little soapbox, but you know what I mean. Let me know what you think. Please comment as you see fit. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Peace.